Hello guys, can you hear me? Hello.
Yes. Good
Yeah,
morning.
good morning. Yeah, good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Yeah, good morning. So wait for 2 minutes, okay, guys.
Okay.
So what else? Um, okay. So what is positive testing, guys? Anyone? What is positive testing and what is negative testing? Anyone?
Positive testing is valid testing, and negative testing is invalid testing.
Okay. What is BVA?
Boundary value
analysis.
Oh, yes, correct. Yeah, can you explain more? So what we will do in boundary value analysis? In what way we will check? Minimum value and maximum value, right? Minimum value -1 and maximum value +1, or minimum value less than or maximum value greater than, right? So that is very, very. What is testing definition, guys? Anyone? What is testing definition? What is meaning of testing? Like what you can say? What
whether
is
the
testing?
application is working
To
according to
ensure whether the application is working as per requirement or not.
Yes, good sound. So you need to tell very confidently here, guys. Okay. If you are very slow down in between means that should not be a good. Okay. You can say that to ensure or make sure or whether the application is working as per the given requirement. For what purpose we are doing the testing, guys? For what
to
purpose we
ensure
are?
the quality.
To give quality product.
Quality product.
Yes, yeah, quality product. How can you define the quality? How can you say this is a quality product?
Justification.
Bug free.
Justification. Justification.
Tell the complete sentence. Justification of all the requirements. Okay. In interview,
Requirements. Yes.
your interview will say justification. Justification means the other person will not understand, right? So you need to tell complete sentences to justification of all the requirements. You need to tell in interview very clearly. You cannot give short answers. Short answers means all right, very short answers. You cannot give like that. Hey guys, don't say I'm just correctioning you. Okay, don't think in the negative way. Okay, I'm just correctioning you. Okay, treat as your family member. Okay, but don't think that okay, I'm warning you. Okay, don't think like that. Okay. So whenever any interview question, right, you need to tell very clearly sentence. You need to complete sentence. Okay, so that's just very important. What is structural testing, guys? What is structural
White
testing?
box testing is called as.
Structural testing is for developer,
Yeah. Yes.
and the
Because
structural
they
testing
know the
is
functional
white
logic.
box test.
Functional testing. Who will do the functional testing?
Testers.
QA team. Tester.
Yeah, QA team. Yeah. In what ways we will test the application? How we will test that application?
Based on the requirements.
As per FRS documents.
Requirements as per the documents, as per the requirements, and also not only requirements and also good functionality. Because the requirement you know, but you are not test as per the functionality means again it will be failed. So always you need to test based on the requirements and functionality.
Functionality.
Yeah. So understand, see what I'm trying to say is, and please do not read, try to understand how we will test as a QA, how I need to test that application. I don't know any coding and all the things, then how I need to test based on the requirements and functionality. Functionality is very, very important, right? I told you login functionality is different, reset functionality is different, and close button is different, okay? Minimize button is different. So every component, they have their own functionality will be there, okay? What is SDLC?
Software development life cycle.
Development life cycle.
Yes. What are the phases?
Requirement capturing, analysis, design, coding, testing, implementation, support.
Support and maintenance. Good. So in what phase you are involved in SDLC?
After coding,
After
After
coding,
code.
testing phase. Yeah, okay, good. Good. So see, this is what your confidence, okay? So what we are learning, you need to understand. Every day I will ask the question, guys. Every day I will ask the questions, okay? So parallelly we can prepare the interview also, okay? Just give your communication, then you can easily get into the field, okay? But talk, speak, okay, discuss. That's all very, very important. Okay, yesterday, yeah. Good. Yesterday we discussed, right, what is SDLC. See, every organization, they follow what SDLC process. SDLC process is very, very, very important, right? SDLC process means what? Okay. Whenever any project will come, they start with SDLC, okay? To ensure, oh, we already did this, right? Okay. So what is SDLC? SDLC is a process followed for a software project within the software organization. Every organization, they follow what SDLC process. Okay. It consists, okay, to detail plan describing how to develop the project, how to maintain the project, how to replace the project. Replaces means any changes, okay, and enhancements. Enhancements means any new further functionality, future what we need to do, okay, alter or enhancements on specific software, okay. The life cycle defines the methodology for improving the quality of the software. See, for what purpose we are doing the testing and all the things, right? Quality. We are spending the money, but it is the quality less, means the people will not accept it, right? Even you will not accept it, right? So quality is very, very, very important. So that's the reason every organization, without testing, they won't launch any product in the market. So that is importance of testing, okay. So we require the quality product. Without quality, no one will use that one. What are the technologies will come? Yesterday we discussed that. What are the technologies will come that need to be tested? Then only it will come to the market. Okay. So quality is very, very important. Okay. So that's the reason client will invest a lot of money on the quality. Okay. So what are the phases? Okay, whenever the project will come, one first what we need to do, we are not start writing the coding, right? So first of all, we need to gather the requirement capturing. Okay, so once the requirement we got, then what we need to do, we can go for analysis whether we can do or not. Okay, once the analysis part is done, then we will go for a design. Designs are again low level design and high level designs. Okay, low level design means anyone can understand. Okay, high level means who are having experts or who are having experience. Those can only understand the diagrams. Okay, don't worry, they will tell you how to like what is the flow of application. They will tell you in the diagrammatic flow. Okay, even we can also see in the project. Okay, don't worry. Okay. Oh, and coding, after the design, what will be started? Coding will be started. Once the coding part is done, then they will go with the testing part. Okay, once the testing is completely the testing is done, now you are certified that build. See, QA need to certify the build, means QA person need to say we already verified and we already tested and we did the system testing, we did regression testing, we did retesting, everything is fixed. Now you can release this product in the market. So after testing person need to give the confirmation means what? You need to give the certified, means you need to certify that build. Certified means what? You need to thoroughly to test that build And finally, you need to say them to the team, we already verify, you can launch the this build in the market. So once the testing is done, then implementation, installation, and we will send it to the market, and all the things will come on the implementation. After the implementation, still I told you, right, we cannot do 100% of testing. Once the product will launch in the market, still some customers have some issues. Okay, that issues again we need to fix. That will comes on where support and maintenance. Sometimes we need to work on client issues. Client issues means what? Again, it is went in the market, but some issues, might be some issues, again it will come back to the us. So that will, we can call it as what? Client issues. Client issues also we need to work. Okay, so this is very, very, very important. 100% entry question or a campus question. What is SDLC? SDLC is nothing but a software development life cycle. What are the phases? Means requirement capturing, analysis, designing, and coding, testing, and implementation, and support and maintenance. Okay, don't worry, we are not involved all these phases like requirement analysis, design, we never involved here. Coding also we are not involved. Where we are involved, so we are involved in where? In testing phase. You need to work only on the testing phase. Okay, do not think too much. Okay, we need to get the requirements, we need to analysis, we need to design, we need to write coding. No, we are not do all the things. Okay, where you are as a tester, where you involved means in the testing phase. Okay, so these all are will be taken care by some other person. Developing means the developer will take, coding means the development will take care. Okay, in this, in SDLC, in which phase you are involved means you can clearly mention that I involved in the testing phase. Here you are involved. Okay, don't say that I involved requirement, designing, coding. So it's not possible. Okay, and there is a terminology. Terminology means you can tell the same things in the different way. Planning, defining, designing, building, testing, and deployment. Okay, the same thing only. Okay, but terminology is different. Okay, in interview you can tell like that. I'm planning, defining means analysis, designing, building means coding, testing, and deployment, and support and maintenance. You can add that also. Okay, either you are in good in this one, you can tell this one. Otherwise, you want to say in the interview, what is SDLC means, you can say like that: planning, defining, designing, and building, and testing, and deployment. Okay, so either you can say, I told you, right, either you are good in this area, you can tell this one. Otherwise, you can tell this one. Okay, that's your wish. But the same thing here, what is the difference? The terminology is different. Terminology means, say here we can call it as a requirement capturing. Here we can call it as a planning. Analysis, there we can call it as an analysis. Here we can call it as a defining. Okay, so which one is good for you? You can choose and you can tell in interview as you like. Okay, anybody have any questions so far? Is it clear? Anybody have any questions? Yes or no?
Okay.
Sorry?
Clear,
Sir,
sir.
all clear.
Okay, good. Yeah, good. Yeah, response, guys. Please respond. You're sitting silently means what I need to understand. Okay. So we are not seeing. Okay, that's fine. So today's session is very, very important, guys. Try to understand how project will comes to the organization. So we are not involved all these areas, but you need to understand how the project will come, so what developer will do, and what tester will do. Okay, so try to understand the things. Okay, how project will comes to the organization generally. So request for a proposal. Suppose you are a big businessman. Okay, you want some application for your business. So what you will do? First of all, you need to prepare for what? Request for a proposal. You need to write a document, like it's a kind of document. You can write a document, and in the document, what are the expectations? What is your expectation for your business needs? You can prepare one document. Okay, that document is given to whom? To the organization people. What is IT companies? Okay, there are a lot of IT companies will be there, right? You need to approach one good IT company, and you need to give what? Your request for a proposal. Okay, in case that proposal is accepted by the organization, okay, then organization, what they will give? proposal document they will give you one more document. That is what proposal document. What is meaning of proposal document? Okay, we are ready to do your project. Okay, but they will give you a proposal. In the proposal document, what will be there? What is the technical solution? What kind of code we need to write? What language we need to use? What is the cost of the project? And what is the schedule when we will deliver this product? Each and everything will be written in where? In proposal document. That proposal document, you are accepted as a businessman. You are accepted. Okay, I'm okay with your proposal. Okay, I'm ready to pay what you want. Okay, I'm ready to pay. Okay, then the proposal will be done. Okay, then the client and organization, both people, the client and organization, they will go with what? SOW. What is called SOW? Signed statement of work order. Now we got an agreement. Agreement is very important, right? So for agreement is in IT companies, everything is in documentation and everything will be in the documentation. Okay, so agreement will be done. So once the agreement is done, then they will go what? Work order. Yeah, guys, can you mute yourself? Thank you. Okay, so once we got a work order, right? Whenever we got work order, then we got a project. Okay, now organization. What the organization will do? They will conduct one meeting. That is what kickoff meeting. That is the first meeting held in that organization. In that organization, what they will do? Hey guys, congrats! We got a project. We need to do the project now. Now who is required first? Initially who is required? We can take developer and we can start? No, right? We cannot start like that. So they will identify the project manager. Project manager is very important person. Okay, without that person we cannot go with that, because he can manage each and everything, how to execute, how to monitoring, how to close, how to release. Each and everything will be taken care by who? Your project manager. So whenever the project will come, the first phase, what they will identify, they identify the project manager. The project manager will prepare one document. That document we can call it as what? PMP. What is called PMP, guys? Project management plan. What is called PMP? Project management plan. That project manager will prepare one PMP document. Okay, that document is very important. In the document, how we need to monitoring, how we need to execute, how we need to close, how to how we can release the product. Each and everything will be written in where? In PMP document. So without project manager we cannot do that. Okay, so project manager is very important. That's the reason you have a first round is technical round, and next project manager round is also will be there. The project manager round means he will ask most of the questions, the project related things. Okay, so don't worry, we are never involved here. Just I'm telling how project will comes to the organization and what is the role of developer and what is the role of tester. Now today we are discussing that. Okay, so don't think too much. What is BRS? What is meaning of BRS, guys? Anyone know what is BRS? BRS means what? Business requirement
This
specification.
requirement specific.
Yeah, correct. Business requirement specification document, right? Now we got a project, right? Now every time we cannot talk with the client. Every day we cannot talk, right? As a developer, I never talk with the client. As a tester, I never talk with the client. Okay, then who will talk? There is a one person. That person we can call it as what? A business analyst. You can also become a business analyst if you have a good communication skills and writing skills. You have that, then you can also start your career with the business analyst. What is business analyst role? What is the business analyst will do? The business analyst collect the information from the client and it will produce in where? In BRS document. What are the client expectation? What is the client is looking? What is the client expectations? Each and everything will be taken from the business analyst and is written in the document BRS. Okay, everything will be written in the BRS. Okay, so business analyst will collect the information. What is the client expectations? What is the client looking? Okay, each and every information is taken from the client and make it a note on in BRS document. So BRS is very important. Business requirement specification document. Okay, Now we already have what BRS document. Now that BRS is what general talk. General talk means what the client is say that my screen should be like this, my drop down should be like this, my functionality should be like that. So the client will give that information, right? That information we need to convert it into software requirement specification. Means another document will be the SRS. SRS is nothing but software requirement specification document, right? SRS. So what are the BRS content will be there, right? That content will converted into SRS. Who has domain expert, functional expert, that person only can convert it into BRS to SRS. Not everyone, okay? Who knows the domain? Domain means that particular knowledge, okay? Who knows the things, then that person only can convert it into BRS to SRS. SRS is nothing but what? Software requirement specification. Now everything is ready. Now I got requirement, everything is done. Now what developer will do, guys? You know, right? What developer will do? Developer will start doing the writing the code, right? So what developer will do? Developer will start with the model. Model means what? Designs, okay? Architectural designs, DB designs, database designs, UI designs, user interface designs, UML designs. So developer will start write coding from the screens, like they will provide some designs based on the requirements, and based on the designs the developer will start writing the coding. Once the code is done, what will happen? Code review. See, this is very important. Whenever any code is written, right, that should be reviewed by your senior person, or your colleague will review, okay? So once the code is done, then it will go with the code review. Once the code review is done, what is unit level testing, guys? What is unit level testing?
White box testing.
White
Yesterday
box test.
yesterday we discussed, right, why they need to do unit level testing.
To check
Why they need
whether his
go ahead.
software is working or not.
Not software, whether the code is working correctly or
Code
not.
is
Because
working on. Yeah.
okay, good. So whether the code, because I'm writing some code, I need to check, right, whether my code is working properly or not. Because if I'm not check and directly sent to the QA, means what will happen? Again, that guy will be rejected, means again it will come back. Okay. So a lot of repeated work will be there. So we need to avoid the repeated work. Repeated work means what? Duplicate work. Again, same work you are doing means they won't agree. Okay. So code review is very important. Okay. And unit level testing. Yesterday we discussed like compulsory, mandatory. What developer need to do? What kind of testing means? Unit level testing, or a white box testing, or a open box, clear box, transparent box. And there are many things, structural testing. So all we can call it as what? A unit level testing. Okay. Once the unit level testing is done, then developer will do one more testing, the integration testing. We will discuss what is integration. Integration means what? You know that the name itself, we know, we can easily understand, right? Integration means what? Combining the modules, okay, and check the data flow between the modules. Okay. Here the developer part is completed. Here what is that? Here completely developer part is done. Okay. Now coming to the testing. So developer's job is always the same, going through the screens, writing the code review, and you do the unit level testing. Okay, so this is what a developer role. And coming to the QA role, what is the QA role, guys? Now what tester will do? What tester will do? Test plan. See, this is one of the most important. An interview also they will ask you, did you involved in the test plan? Okay, preparation. So test plan. Who will design the test plan? Anybody? Anyone have idea who will design the test plan? The test plan
Test
is
lead.
designed by.
Test lead.
Yeah, correct. The test plan is designed by the test lead. So your lead will have some plan. That is what I'm telling. We cannot do as you like. Today I've got a task, I will do, means it won't be work out in the real time. Think about the reality, how things will done. Okay. So your lead will check what we need to test, what we need not be test. Everything we cannot test, right? So your lead has some plan, that every plan is designed in where? In the test plan. So once the test plan is done, One of the most important is what? Test scenarios. Scenarios means what? What I need to verify. So I ask you to test a water bottle. So what you will test in that water bottle? Anybody? What you will test in that water bottle? Just I ask you test the water bottle. Okay. In that water bottle, what I need to verify? What I need to verify in
Uh,
that water bottle?
Water content,
Water content is one scenario. Yes. Only water
quality,
content. Quality.
bottle
Yes.
quality,
Bottle quality. Quality. Yes. Only two.
designing,
Design. Good. Design. Only three things.
Color,
Color. Good. Color.
color,
Thickness of the bottle.
Thickness. Only four. Think, guys. Lot
Size,
of things.
size of the
Huh?
bottle.
Sorry.
Cost.
Cost or
Cost.
cost. Okay. Within the cost we will get the budget or not. Okay, that's a okay. Consider.
brand, brand,
Brand. Yes, brand is very important, right? Yes, brand. Only
Design
that.
of the bottle.
Design of the bot.
Maintenance.
Maintenance means how
Maintainable.
long how long it will come. So, okay, consider. Okay, only that.
water content,
Done, right? Okay, good. See how you're thinking, guys. Now the same way you need to think in the real time, but we need to get more scenarios, whether it was taking the cold water or hot water, or what is the content of water, what is the cap, whether we can open the cap or we can directly will take that water from that bottle or not, or whether it will be crush or not crushable. Okay, material thickness, and whether you have handle that bottle or not, whether it is easy to handle or not, each and everything you need to verify. Not that is what scenario. Scenario means what? What I need to verify. Now, can you tell me what are the scenarios of your remote, your TV remote or any remote? What you verify in that remote? Can you tell me any scenarios of the remote?
how buttons are working, it's when I click.
Yeah, that is scenarios. Okay, scenario means what? Each and everything you need to tell, like power on, power off. That is one scenario, right? Volume increase, decrease, one scenario, right? And you can change the channels, right? And up and down, right? That is one scenario. So that all will comes on the scenarios. So in interview, they will ask you any scenarios. Okay, can you tell me the scenarios of funny questions? Also, they will ask you. Can you tell me the scenarios of dustbin? What are the dustbin scenarios? Means in case they ask me to verify the dustbin, means test the dustbin, means what I need to test in the dustbin? Cap, footrest, handle, material, all we need to tell. Okay, understanding, right? So scenario means what I need to verify. What I need to verify in that water bottle. First, my object is what? The water bottle. In that water bottle, what I need to test? Cap I need to test, logo I need to test, brand I need to test, bottle shape I need to test, color I need to test. So all or will comes on where? In scenarios. Don't worry, we have a long session will be there, don't worry, but try to understand. If any task is assigned on your name, first of all what you need to do, you immediately not testing, first of all identify the scenarios, what I need to test on that exactly. So they asked me to test watch, wristwatch or hand watch. Okay, hand watch. Okay, in that, first of all I got an object. In that object, what I need to test? Die, analog or a digital, whether it is has a bells or not, whether it is Android or iOS. Like now technology is changed, right? You can call with your mobile, it's your watch itself. Okay, okay, it's a fitness watch or what is that? Each and every scenarios you need to identify. Once the scenarios is identified, then you need to write the test cases. What is the test cases? Test cases is the conditions you need to write. So just now we discussed, right, water bottle. So water bottle cap should be in blue. It's clearly mentioned in the requirement. Okay. Water bottle cap should be in the blue. In the requirements is clearly mentioned. So in the test cases, what you need to write, make sure that the water bottle cap should be in the blue. If it is not blue, means what? Actual result is not equal to the expected results. Means you are not see the blue color, you are seeing the different color. Means what? Actual result is not equal to expected results. Means your test case is pass or failed. Simply you can say that your test case is failed. Understanding, right? So this is very important. You need to identify the test scenarios, and also you need to write the test cases. Test cases is the conditions. You need to write the conditions. Okay, we will discuss more on scenarios and test cases. Okay, once it is done, the integration part, see, developer is written the code, right? This code will given to us. Now we need to verify the integration testing, and also we need to do what? System testing. What means the meaning of system testing means what? We need to check the entire the application. We need to test the entire the application whether it is working as per the given requirements or not. Once system testing is done, then we will go for user acceptance testing, alpha testing and beta testing. Interview question: what is user acceptance testing? Alpha testing and beta testing. Once it is done, then we will go for what? Production and implementation. Once it is done, then we will go for a support and maintenance. So this is what QA role. What QA will do before you start testing, you need to understand all the things. What developer will do, what QA will do, what are the requirement documents, what is BRS, what is SRS, what is FRS. You need to understand. Then only you will easily tell the interview. In case they ask any question, you can easily answer it. Okay, so scenarios are very important, guys. They will ask you any kind of things. Can you tell me the scenarios of WhatsApp? Can you tell me the scenarios of pen? Can you tell me what is the scenarios of Gmail? So in case they ask me what is the scenarios of the pen is the object right now. In pen, what I need to verify? Cap, again body, whether it is use and throw, whether it is refilled. So what is the ball, like pin, right? The ball, right? How we can how it's comfort to write or not. So each and everything we need to identify. Okay, anybody have any questions here, guys? Is it clear, or anybody have any questions?
Yes, sir, clear.
Clear, sir.
Okay, good.
Clear.
So yeah, so this is very important, guys. First of all, what developer will do? Developer will go with the models, right? Architectural designs, DB designs, UI designs, and UML designs. Okay, and once the design part is done, then they will go with coding. Once the code is done, code review. Once code is done, code review is done, unit level testing. Unit level testing is done, then they will go for integration testing. So once integration is done, then they will go with the QA. Now see the real picture how it will be done. How build will come. Okay. Just now we discussed, right? This is the guy with what? Developer, right? What developer will do? Developer job is what? He writes some code, right? He written some code. After the code, what he need to do? What do you need to do, guys? Code review. Code review is done. Next is what? Unit level.
Unit testing.
Yeah, this is mandatory from the developer. Now this guy is done from the unit level testing, right? Now what we need to do? This is the environment. Environment means is the server. Okay, whether it is a QA production, dev environment, QA environment, and production environment. Okay, but generally they will push into the first this code. This is the what raw code. This raw code will push into the to the server. So we cannot test this code, right? So this code will be converted into the form of build. This is what build. This build will be assigned to whom? Whom they assign? Anyone?
Tester.
You know, right? Tester. This is the one guy is there. QA guy. So this is the routine life. Okay. QA. Okay. QA will now the build is nothing but you will get URL. Okay. URL is nothing but www.abc.com. This is what your website. Okay. Now, if you click this website, means what the developer is written the code, right? That module it should be open. Suppose the developer is implemented here home page. Okay. If you click this abc.com is what page you need to check, home page should be there or not. So this is what developer will be write the code, always write the code, modify the code, and once it is done, this code will be sent to the server, right? In the server, they make it as the build format. That build format will comes to the URL. So here, how you need to identify the builds means how you need to identify the build means version numbers will be there. How you identify the build O.1. So next time the developer do some changes. Okay. Now that code will be moved to the same build or another build. Anybody? Now developer
Another
will
build.
yes.
Version will be changed.
Yeah, version will be changed. Good. So again, some changes is happen means it won't come to the same build because that build is already went out, right? So try to understand. So next you will get another build, okay? And also how you identify the build by version number.
Version
What is
number.
version number? Again, it will be the same O.1 or different one.
O.O.2.
Yeah, O.2. Excellent. Okay. Keyboard is not good. Okay. Now again they will give that one more URL will never be changed, guys. Okay, the same URL will be there. Okay, but the changes what the developer is done the changes, right? That changes you can see in the this one. Okay. Suppose here you can see suppose he implemented images. So now what you can see here, you can see both home and
Image.
yes, see. So this is way you generally in the real how the things will happen. Okay, what developer job? So developer things is what a developer will write the code and code review. Once the code review is done, and unit level testing. Once the unit testing is done, then they will go for integration testing. Once it is done, then they will push the code into the server, right? Not only server, they push the code into the GitHub and all the things. Okay. Once it is done, that will come. Guys, can you put mute? Okay. So it will convert it into build format. Okay. Once the build is done, right, the build identification will be there. O.O.O.1, right? That is the build one. Okay. In that build, what are the developers done the changes, right? That changes we can see in the build one. Okay, now QA need to verify that build. So similarly, every day in the real time, every day we will get what the builds will come. Okay, not only every day. So what are the changes is from done from the developer, right? You will see the builds. Okay, that builds you need to verify. This is only our job. So we got the bill, we need to verify that bill, and once you what are the task is assign your name. What is the task? Verify the home page. That is what your task we are real time we can call it as a task or an item or a story. Okay, or what is your story today the story is what you need to verify the home page. Okay, that is what your story. So you need to verify that home page. Okay, you need to verify that the home page, that is what your task. So whether it is working as per the, we don't know the coding, right? Just now we discussed, yesterday we discussed, right? We don't know the coding. So what we need to do, so we need to what we can say that the coding we don't know the coding, right? Then how we will test based on the requirements and functionality. So what is the requirements here? Verify the home page means the home page you are getting or not after clicking the URL. So if home page you are getting means then it is working as expected. Suppose you are not see the home page here, you are seeing the different page, means it is not expected, right? So actual result is not equal to the expected result. So your test case is what? Failed. So like that you need to test that application. Okay, is it clear? Anybody have any questions here? Is it clear? So every time we need to check the build, and build comments also you need to check every time. So in the comment is very clearly says that do not use this builder. But most of the people will never read the comment. Simply routine life, they will start this build and open and they start working. After 2-3 hours they realize, oh, this build will not be used. Okay, because you need to read the bill comments, you need to read the mails. Mails are very, very important in a day. Once you get into the organization, right? So first of all, you need to check your emails. Emails are very, very important. Emails means you're not your personal emails, okay? Outlook emails, okay? Outlook is very, very important. What are the bills are there? What we need to do? Each and everything will be given in the mails. Okay, check your mails. 15 minutes you need to spend the time for mail checking. Okay, so everything is done. Then you need to start your work. Most of the people never see the mails. They'll start immediately working on that thing. No, that should be wrong. Okay, whenever you get into the organization, right? Every day, at least 5 to 5 minutes you need to spend on the mails. What mail is there, what mail content, what are the developer comments, is there whether we need to test this build or not, because this build, the comment is very clearly mentioned, please do not use this build, this is a personal build. So the comment is like that, but you not see the comment and start working, and finally you're saying that at the end of the day I took this build, means the team will not be accepted. The team will say that, hey, why you use that build? We already say that, right? Do not use that build. Then why you are using that build? So they will pass the comments like that. Okay. So this is what, guys, from testing, what tester will do, what developer will do. So mainly you need to understand the scenarios. Scenarios is very, very important in interview. Also, they will ask you scenarios. What are the scenarios of anything? Okay. So in this only we can identify your thinking levels. Okay. See now how you are telling color with the brand, size, the quantity and quality and all the things how you are telling. So here, this is very, very, very important, guys, to identify the scenarios. Okay, anybody have any question, guys? Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay, good. No questions? Is it clear for everyone?
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
Yes, sir.
good, good. Okay, can anyone tell me what tester will do, what developer will do without seeing the screen? What developer will do, guys?
Write the code and do unit test.
Start directly writing the code. No, right? It starts from the design. After the design,
Yes, sir.
write the code. Next, after the code,
They will test the unit level test.
Unit level testing.
code review. Code review is there. Code review.
Code review.
After that, unit level testing. What tester will do? Can anyone? What tester will do?
Make a test plan.
Test plan.
Test plan is designed by.
Test
Test lead.
uh,
Test lead.
After that,
Test scenarios.
Test
test
scenarios.
scenarios. What is scenarios? What is test scenarios means what? Can anyone? What is test scenarios means what?
See
Scenarios
how
means
test.
what?
many times we can
We
test
have
that
to
code.
How to verify, like how to verify, like I asked you, right, to verify the water bottle, right? Just test the water
Yes.
bottle means identify the scenarios, means what I need to verify in that bottle, cap, body, label. So you need to identify the scenarios first. Next step, after the scenarios, what you need to do?
test
Test
cases.
Test
cases.
Test cases.
What is meaning of test cases? Test cases means what?
Identify the condition.
Yeah, conditions. Yeah, valid user, invalid password. So can anyone tell me what are the test case conditions for login user ID, login for login? What we need to write? Valid user ID, valid password, valid
Valid
user ID,
password.
valid password. So there are a lot of combinations will be there, right? So you need to think. Okay, once it is done, then we will go with what? Integration testing. Once integration testing is done, then what we need to do? System testing. What is meaning of system testing? So we need to test the entire the
Application testing.
application. Okay, we will discuss. Don't worry. Today I'm just giving overview. Okay, do not worry if you are not understand all. If you are not understand all this, not a problem. Okay. Just today I'm giving a overview how what developer will do, what tester will do. So coming sessions, we will discuss in depth. Okay, in depth we can discuss each and everything. What is system testing? How we need to do? What is integration testing? What is test scenarios? What is test cases? What is test plan? Who will design the test plan? What is the content in the test plan? And what is user acceptance testing, alpha testing, and beta testing? So we can go with the deep dive. Okay, don't worry. Okay, today and just give the overview of what developer will do and what tester will do. Now you can get into more confidence. Now you can compare with your knowledge with others. Ask them what is SDLC, what for what purpose we are doing the testing, what is the quality, what is positive testing, what is the negative testing, what is the BVA. Now you have some knowledge, right? Now you can ask anyone. You can compare your knowledge with others, or you can discuss with anyone now. What is SDLC? What are the SDLC phases? In what phase we are involved? Now see your voice is also getting too strong because you know that subject, right? So in interview also you need to very strongly you need to answer. When you will answer like that, once you know the subject. If you don't know the subject, you cannot answer the interview. Understanding, right? So knowledge is very important, and implementation is always very important. What you learn, that you can express the interview, not much more than that. Okay, no need to read the definition. Most of the people are reading the definition in interview. What is testing means, testing, or suddenly they got a break, then he cannot be continue. But if you learn and if you understand the concept, you can turn in your own words, right? What is testing means? Testing is nothing but to check whether the application is working as per the given requirement or not, and we need to check the quality, whether we are getting the quality product or not. That is the correct definition, right? Most of the people are say finding the bugs. No, not only are finding the bugs, and also we need to check the quality. How can you define the quality? How can you say you will get a quality product? Definitely that question will come. You can say that what are the requirements is given, then I fulfill all the requirements, I covered all the requirements. Definitely in that case I will get a quality product. So this is the way you need to practice, because in interview they want your general answers, not reading answers. Okay, not mugging answers. Okay, so they expect you whether you know the subject or not. Okay, and also confidence is very important. Confidence, if you are not confident, then they will not accept it. Tell right or wrong. If you tell wrong also, not a problem, but tell very confidently. Okay, so next class we will see coming next. Might be the link will be changed, guys. Make sure that you need to check with the front office. In case the link change, you can log in with that new link. Okay. And testing techniques, these all are very important. The coming session we can discuss. Okay. And might be they will send the material and everything to your accounts. Okay, Gmail accounts. Talk with the front office. In case the link is not changed, then we can continue with the same link. In case the link was changed, means that just approach with the front office. Okay. Anybody have any question, guys?
Sir,
No,
who will
sir.
write this
Ah,
scenario and test?
we are only testers. You only write. You only need to write the test scenarios, because I asked to verify the logo. So first of all, I verify the logo. I assign the work. Okay, I assign a story on your name. So verify the logo. So you need to identify the scenarios on the logo. What is the logo shape? What is the logo color? What is the text in the logo? These all are what scenarios. Once you identify the scenarios, right, now you can write the test cases. What is the test cases? Logo shape should be a circle. Okay, you are able to see the circle means then it is fine. Actual result is equal to the expected result. Your test case is passed. You are only need to write, as you are means the tester. Is it clear?
Okay. Yeah, but in my organization, like as a subject matter, we have to write. Then tester do the testing because they don't have idea. So
See, if it is any new things, right, that what you said is absolutely correct, right? You are in very new with the new functionality. So then
yeah,
initially they will give you some scenarios. Okay, you can work on this area, you can work on this area, they will tell you. If it is new future enhancements and all the things, right, then definitely. But generally, right, in the real time, we are not writing any test scenarios. We are writing directly on the test cases, right?
yes.
Yeah, because we don't have the time to write the test scenarios and all the things. But as a tester only, you need to identify the scenarios and test cases. But your case, if it is very new functionality, even I don't know what exactly need to test on that. So they will provide some scenarios. Hey, you can cover this scenario. Hey, you can cover this scenario. So based on their scenarios, we can test it. Okay. Is it
Okay, sir.
clear? Good.
Yeah, kidding.
Yeah, good. Good. Anybody have any question, guys? Last call.
Sir.
Anybody have any questions? Yeah, go ahead. Okay, guys. Thanks for your time. Have a nice day. Have a nice weekend also. Okay. But we'll meet on Monday. But see, just to recollect what we learned on these 3 days. Do not open any notes. Do not open any system. Just to sit 2 minutes and just recollect. Only recollect. I'm not asking reading. I'm not asking writing. I'm not asking view the videos. I'm not asking anything. Just 2 minutes. Sit idle and recollect and question yourself. What is testing? What is quality? How we are doing? So question yourself. Automatically answers will come. Okay. So these 3 days we learn a lot of things, and further also we can learn more and more and more and more. Okay. But just recollect what we learned. What is SDLC? Question yourself. What is SDLC? Automatically your things will come. Okay. Question yourself. Do not ask anyone. Just question yourself. Just close your eyes and just ask what is SDLC, or you can sit as you like, free mind, and just question yourself what is SDLC, what is test scenarios, what is test cases, what is VRS, what is SRS, what is FRS. These all are interview questions. So every point they will ask what is VVA. So just after the class or when you get a free time, just question yourself what we learned these 3 days. Okay. The coming Monday we'll see further things and we'll see more and more. Okay. Thank you guys. Thanks for your time. We'll see you on Monday at the same time. Have a nice
Sir,
day.
our
Thank you.
class will run on weekends.
No, no,
Pro
no. We don't have weekends. We can have another classes will be there. So I don't take the weekend.
Okay, so Monday to Friday, yeah.
Yeah, Monday to.
Uh,
Okay. Okay. Thank you, guys. But we can finish as soon as possible within 25 days to max 25 days. But I told you, right, in case your involvement is there and more is there, then we can expand with 5 more days, like 30 days, max 30 days, we can finish.
okay, sir.
Okay, then. Good. Chalo, guys. We'll see you on Monday then.
Thank you.
Bye. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, then. Don't call Sarah. Srini. Chalo, then.
Thank you, sir.